Charisse, I know you want to stay with the Larson family as a daughter, but you're the child of that poor guy. Take this money and go. Your real family has never seen this much money. You'll never find an adoptive dad as generous as me. The results show that Charisse Larson and you too are not blood related. The maternity clinic mixed up the babies? Charisse isn't our child?
I don't need your money. Goodbye.
Hey,
Why'd you give her so much money? I heard her biological dad's a drifter from the slums. His wife passed away 20 years ago, and he couldn't remarry. Giving poor guy like him so much cash is a waste. I've got some spare change here. Consider it a reward. This money's a blessing for your family. Kneel and get out of here.
You too should kneel in thanks. Over the years, I've covered the losses you caused.
Would you have all this otherwise?
wait.
Before you go, I need to see if you took anything from us. It'll show everyone how cheap you poor folks are. I don't believe you didn't hide anything.
Charisse, come home now. Nothing can happen to my real daughter. Master, no worries. We'll definitely bring the young miss home today. Wait here. Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Stop. What are you doing? Miss Charisse, are you all right?
I'm fine. All these years, you two never gave me a single cent. Everything I have I bought with money I earned myself. Up to this. You should stop. Patience.
Did you hear that? Miss Charisse is fine. Otherwise, even 10 lives wouldn't make up for it. Miss Charisse, I'm the McNaught driver. I'm here on Mr. McNaught's behalf to take you home. Not enough parking spaces here, cars parked outside.
Head over there. Here comes a crazy person. Another one approaching.
Trying to get rich.
Which unfortunate relative is that? It's fine if you don't have a car, but why pretend to be a driver? This is a rich area. No space for your car? Brought a fleet? That's embarrassing.
You little. Forget it. This is a gift from our master to show his gratitude to you, Charisse. We're buying a clean break. From now on. Miss Charisse. Has nothing to do with you too. Do you think we want to associate with you poor folks? This gift box looks pretty decent. Since it's free, I'll take it.
Slums. How good can gift be? The most they can afford are free-range eggs. They're trying to act all formal just to cling on to you as relatives. After which, they will come as and when.
To ask for money.
I don't want. Hurry up and leave. I advise you to take it. You might live to regret it.
This gift box is worth a fortune. This biological father of mine.
Isn't that simple?
Since Mr. Larson and Mrs. Larson don't appreciate it, we won't force it upon you too.
Delete her number, quick, lest she asks to borrow money from us.
I wonder their reaction when they see a gift worth tens of millions.
In the future, don't worry about them.
Isn't father
From a poverty-stricken county? These.
Miss Charisse, that place was Master's domicile. He left the place long ago. Then.
My father.
Sorry, Miss Charisse. Master is private. Before I came over, he reminded me not to discuss family matters outside. I can only tell you that Master's surname is McNaught. As for details, it's best if the Master tells you himself when you get home.
Hello, Miss Charisse.
Hello, Charisse. Madam Larson just woke up. Asking nonstop.
Okay, I'll head over now. Find a spot, wait for me, seeing Madam Larson before I go.
The Larson family doesn't treat you well.
Madam Larson is different from her son and daughter-in-law. I wouldn't be who I am today without her.
Got it.
Charisse.
I've told you many times. Even if you don't want your adoptive parents to know you've been saving their business, making them rich, you should at least let them know you've been providing Madame Larson with medication worth millions. That's why she's still alive today. That would make the Larsons more afraid of you, wouldn't it?
Madame Larson risked her reputation to ask the 5 venerables to be mentors. Without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's incomparable to the Larsons. I'll head off first. Please take good care of.
Step aside. D. Mr. Finn to arrive in 20 minutes. Master Edmund's condition is critical. What do we do?
We wait. But no buts. We can't risk upsetting Mr. Finn. Find a way to keep Master Edmund alive. We'll handle it when Mr. Finn arrives.
Master Edmund, I can save you since we've met.
Who are you?
He'll be long gone by the time his family shows up. Who are you?
Have medical skills? How dare you talk so arrogantly?
Is rheumatic heart disease that hard to treat?
You really know your stuff medically.
Why talk to her? Who doubts Master Edmund's endurance until family arrives? Dose tranquilizers and calcium blockers. We'll see when Mr. Finn arrives.
Stupid doctors.
With no regard for life.
Do you really not know the health condition inside? Those drugs. Terminal lucidity. But I guarantee he'll be dead in half an hour.
What's the use of all this talk without action? Do you know Master Edmund has had 5 surgeries? Right now, the success rate of any surgery is less than 10%. My proposal is the best option. Quickly, give the injection.
If anything happens to Grandpa, I'll make Greenwire Hospital go bankrupt. Quinn, drive.
Got it.
Mr. Finn is calling.
What? Lost your nerve now?
You little. Miss, you seem to know a lot about this. Got a better idea?
You're a deputy director at a hospital and don't know.
About heart valve replacement surgery? Why act superior due to fancy terminology? Don't you know legendary Dr. Cher is the only one in the country who can do that surgery? You want to try it? Go ahead. If you succeed, I'll pay you whatever you want and even kneel and call you God.
Madame Larson's hospital bills aren't cheap. Surgery might be a good idea. Remember what you said.
Miss, are you really going to do the surgery?
Why not?
Are you asking for trouble? Don't say I didn't warn you. This patient is Mr. Spencer's grandfather. He has business all over the world. He even controls some small countries. The only family equal to him in Greenwires is the rich McNaught family. If anything happens to Master Edmund, 10 of your lives wouldn't be enough compensation.
Doctors must have compassion. Who taught you to treat rich and poor differently?
You little. Fine. Do what you want. I'll see how you explain it when Master Edmund dies in surgery.
Get Elias Thompson here to assist me.
This minute. Don't you know Director Thompson is the top heart surgeon? Countless rich and famous people have chosen him as their lead surgeon. How dare you ask him to be your assistant?
Elias, come here for a moment.
How dare you call our director by his first name? I'll watch how you get thrown out later.
What's wrong, Charisse?
Director Thompson, this girl insists on making you her assistant. Teach her a lesson now.
Charisse, is she said true? Do you want me as your assistant?
Yes.
Sure, of course. I won't let you down.
Director Thompson, are you mistaken?
What do you know? Being Sharice's assistant is a lifelong honor for me.
Who wanted to kick me out just now? Who should be thrown out now?
Get out, get out. We need to perform quickly, get out.
What's happening? Where did this young lady come from? Director Thompson usually acts so arrogantly, ignoring even the hospital director. Why is he being so respectful to her?
Elias Thompson doesn't like me to begin with. He probably did it to spite me.
No way. Director Thompson seems sure she'll make it. Legendary Dr. Cher is the only one in the world who can do this kind of surgery. She be.
The legendary Dr. Cher? That's absurd. Can't you see they're old friends? For all you know, they've probably been together many times. He's putting her on a pedestal right in front of us. You can't match Dr. Cher's skills without decades of great achievements. Would she even be worthy?
You're right. What skills could she possibly have? Director Childs, you reacted too quickly. You let her do the surgery just because she challenged you. If anything goes wrong, Mr. Finn will hold you accountable.
Do you think I'm stupid? Master Edmund is beyond saving. This could work in our favor. We won't have to take the blame.
Using her as a scapegoat. Clever move, stepping back from surgery. All right.
Enough with the chatter. Hurry, call Mr. Finn. Tell him a crazy girl barged in. Insisted operating Master Edmund. We tried, but we couldn't stop her.
Miss, a call from Mr. Finn.
Family member? What's going on? Who are you?
What gives you the right to operate on my grandfather? Stop now!
Patient's heart rate dropping.
We can't wait any longer.
Finn, right? Don't care who you are. Know about the patient's condition. No time to explain.
Since you know who I am, you should know the consequences of disregarding grandfather's life.
I've been authorized by the hospital to be his doctor in charge. Right to administer emergency treatment.
I don't need to explain anything to anyone. I don't need to explain. How dare you?
Position his body. Disinfect the skin.
Scalpel.
She's the one who's operating on Master Edmund.
Yes. We didn't agree to let some unlicensed newbie operate on Master Edmund. But the hospital director wasn't there to back us up. Couldn't stop her.
Yeah, Mr. Miller. They did it their way, nothing to do with us.
Looks like she's asking for trouble.
You'd better pray Master Edmund will be fine. Otherwise, none of you will get away with this. Mr. Finn, Edmund's operation failed. His heart stopped.
Hand her over right now.
Understood.
I gave you a chance. Now that you've killed my grandfather.
You should know the consequences.
Take her away.
And bury her alive.
Sharice.
Are you okay? What? Mr. Finn, is this how you treat your savior?
What do you mean?
Beating is essential for surgery. It was a success. He can get off the ventilator tomorrow.
That's impossible.
Multiple surgeries left insufficient tissue for stitching.
Artificial heart valve replacement is impossible.
Because you're an incapable doctor. Doesn't mean I'm incapable.
I don't believe this. Mr. Finn. Mr. Finn, she's stalling to escape.
Mr. Finn.
Don't let her fool you.
Mr. Finn. Master Edmund's safe. Brought doctors.
Check on him.
They're all eager to meet this doctor. She's a legend in our time.
Not planning to kill me now?
Quinn.
Miss Sharice.
This is a token of appreciation from Mr. Finn. $150 million. No pin needed.
Okay. Take this as my fee. Oh, right. You. Give me your payment account details. $1.50 has been transferred to your account. Use it to buy an elementary school textbook and learn some manners.
This woman is interesting. You're the first person to ever give me money. Quinn, did you not hear what this lady said? Do as she said.
Okay.
The next of kin paid for the medical fees. Now, it's time for you to keep up your end of the deal. What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Who just said that? If Charisse treated Master Edmund Finn, they'd kneel and call her God?
I never said that. Got any proof?
Deputy Director Childs, many heard you say it. Even if you don't kneel, you should at least apologize.
I did nothing wrong. No apologies. You brat. What are you doing?
I told you to keep your end of the deal and kneel. Don't call me God. Don't need a lowly human who disregards human life to call me God.
Nonsense. Mr. Finn,
I didn't do anything.
she's slandering me in front of you.
You know exactly what you've done. You know that if you inject tranquilizers and calcium channel blockers, the best doctors couldn't save him.
Yet you did something fatal
To the patient when we could save him. What is your ulterior motive? Save it.
Convey to the hospital director that she does not deserve to be a doctor. Don't want to see her working in this hospital anymore. Kick her out.
I'm not leaving.
What right have you to decide for the hospital director? I don't believe it. I won't leave. Get lost.
Mr. Finn.
Master Edmonds. Attending physician, even without credit, acknowledge my hard work.
She's slandering me.
You can't just let her do this. Treat me this way.
Yeah. You attended to Master Edmund for one. I really shouldn't treat you this way.
Thank you, Mr. Finn. You're really wise. To know that they are the ones slandering.
From today on, no one from the child's family is allowed to step into Greenwire.
Mr. Finn.
How dare you scheme against me? Deteriorated day by day under your care. If it weren't for her today, is your life enough as compensation? Leave now. Don't ever let me see you again, or I'll make life even tougher for your family. Get out!
Leave Edmonds, sir, to you. I'm heading out now.
Did you see a nurse walk by just now?
I think she already left. Oh right, I remember. She was here this morning to visit a relative. She registered her name. Check it out. Charisse.
Welcome home, Miss Charisse. This way, please.
Okay. Charisse.
I finally found you. Let me take a good look at you. How have you been with the Larsons? Was everything okay?
Yes.
Master. Miss Charisse said that just so you wouldn't worry. The Larsons never even gave Miss Charisse a decent set of clothes.
What? How could the Larsons treat Charisse like that?
It's fine. All over now.
All right. Charisse, this is your home from now on. I'll make it up to you. Come on, I'll bring you to your room.
Okay. Is this the true work of Remy Raborn, the master of medieval art? This painting is priceless. It can't be bought with money alone. What does the McNaught family want?
My darling daughter has a good eye for this. Quick, since Charisse likes it, move this to her room.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying this painting might clash with other contemporary artworks. Placing it in a cozy, antique tea room will highlight charm.
I agree, the tea room is the better spot. My daughter has good taste.
Showing off the moment you get. What taste does a country bumpkin have? Master, this painting is worth $45 million. Ms. Lisa specifically chose this prominent spot so that everyone who enters will think the McNaught family is rich and successful. You thought it was a good idea too.
Ms. Lisa?
Yes. Master is fond of Ms. Lisa.
You talk too much. Charisse, things at home are a little complicated. I'll chat more with you about it next time, okay? Let's go. You're dismissed. This is your room. Well, do you like it? Come, sit down. Charisse, it's like this. Back then, your mother and I passed by a little town. Then, your mom went into labor. There was just a small hospital nearby. We had no choice but to go there for the delivery. Who knew a fire would break out that night? In my panic, I switched the Larson family's daughter with you. Your mother. Charisse. You won't blame me, right? Don't worry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
You misunderstood. Thinking. The hospital delivers babies every day. Why are you so sure that you mixed up the Larson family's daughter with me?
That hospital was very small. What's more, your mother and Mrs. Larson were the only pregnant ladies there. There's no mistake about it.
Then, that Ms. Lisa
You mentioned.
is probably the real daughter of the Larsons.
Yes, that's right.
Then why does Alice Shelton insist she hasn't found her biological daughter?
That has also put me in a tough spot. Back then, I kept wanting to send Lisa back. But Mrs. Larson kept making excuses. In the end, she stopped taking my calls. They probably don't want to acknowledge their daughter.
Alice Shelton. Does James Larson know about this?
Well, probably not. At that time, Mrs. Larson was always the one contacting me. Is there a problem?
Nothing, just curious.
Charisse, I've raised Lisa for 20 years after all. I can't really bear to see her homeless. And I want to let her stay here. Of course, I have to ask you about this. If you don't agree, I'll arrange for her to move elsewhere.
She doesn't bother me, fine with any arrangement you make.
Okay. My darling daughter is sensible. Don't you worry. I'll definitely make it up to you. Prepared a little gift for you. Take a break here first. I'll call you later.
Okay. We struck a major deal. Richest man in Greenwire is ordering 100 sets of clothes you designed for his daughter. Millions. The richest man in Greenwire? The richest man in Greenwire?
The richest of the rich.
We'll discuss this next time. Help me investigate whether the fire that broke out when Alice Shelton was giving birth was premeditated or an accident.
Why do you suddenly want to investigate this? Is there an issue with your birth? Why do you suddenly want to investigate this? Hello? Charisse hung up again. I'll show you next time.
Ms. Nandel, You oversee and manage designer cherished brand. You shouldn't trouble yourself with tasks like delivering goods.
These are gifts from Master McNaught, the wealthiest man in Greenwire, for Ms. McNaught. They're worth a fortune. We must deliver them personally. Customer satisfaction is our mission. If I don't come look, how would I know if Ms. McNaught is ugly? Wealth doesn't matter to me. If you're not worthy of the clothes designed, I'm not selling them.
Ms. Nandel, sit down. No need to call Ms. McNaught.
I'm back.
I'm the eldest daughter of the McNaught family. Cherished designs are said to be top-notch in fashion circles. Each of her pieces costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sometimes you can't buy her pieces, not even with money. They seem like no big deal to me.
I'm sorry that our pieces are not to your satisfaction. I won't bother you any longer. Cherish has a rule that no matter how rich our customer is, if the customer does not like our clothes, that means she is incompatible with our design philosophy. From that moment on, Cherish will not sell a single piece of clothing to her.
Don't be so hasty. It's not all that bad. I'll just try them on first.
Ms. Lisa, these clothes aren't for you, but for Ms. McNaught.
What are you talking? Aren't I Ms. McNaught?
Charisse. It's a big deal for Greenwire's elite to wear clothes by this designer. Come check them out.
I have enough clothes. No need to go out.
Lisa, are you back early?
Wanted.
Surprise you. Dad. Who's this poor relative from the countryside? She's dressed so poorly. You're.
Lisa McNaught.
Her demeanor is like
Alice Shelton's. Looks like she also needs some schooling.
This is Lisa I've talked about. Lisa, don't mess around. She is your elder sister. Greet her. These clothes are all for your sister.
Dad. You're overdoing it. You always want to help these poor relatives who have nothing to do with us. We don't lack money, but we can't just let these people bleed us dry, right? Is she even worthy to wear these clothes? Give $30 and send away.
Enough. She is my biological daughter. The real daughter of the McNaught family.
Dad, what did you just?
Take her away.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lisa, please Dad.
Miss Nandel, sorry, that was awkward. Let me introduce you. This is my daughter, Charisse McNaught.
Are you Ms. McNaught? The daughter of the richest man in Greenwire?
Hi. Hi.
Ms. Nandel? Ms. Nandel. No Charisse?
I don't.
Oh, right. I don't know her at all.
I thought Charisse and Cherish sound so alike. Maybe you knew each other.
What's going on? Are there many ways to wear these clothes?
Ms. Nandel.
Why not come with me while I try them on?
Not taking the clothes?
You're a daughter of the McNaught family?
I just found out about it, too.
I'm jealous. Why are you lucky and also so good at making money? The McNaught family is the richest in Greenwire. Their power rivals the most mysterious families. But Master McNaught retired just last year. The group is now run by professional managers.
So that's what they meant calling my father a jobless vagrant. Did you investigate what I told you? I suspect the mix-up with Lisa was planned by the McNaughts. The Larsons have one child. There's no reason they won't want.
Lisa McNaught. Events happened 20 years ago. I can't get to the bottom of some things in days.
Understand. Just do your best. I have something urgent. I'm running out of the herb for heart medication I'm concocting. Restock ASAP.
This is for Madame Larson, right? Over the years, secretly covering the Larsons' losses prevented James Larson's incompetence from ruining the family. The heart medication can be sold for hundreds of thousands on the black market. Isn't it profitable to keep it?
Money can be earned. But Madame Larson only has one life.
Can't convince you. Herb auction in market. But it's tough to get our hands on it. Mr. Finn wants that herb too.
Mr. Finn? You mean Spencer Finn? Spencer Finn?
Given his financial prowess, it'll be tough to try snatching anything from him. What's more, this herb for the heart medication in your hands, it can only be 10% effective in other people's hands. There's no need for us to offend Mr. Finn over this.
Him again.
Should we still attend the auction for the herb?
Yes, why not? I need to see Mr. Finn.
Ms. Linda, calm down. Don't go down to that Hicks level.
Calm down? Been in this family 20 years. When I buy clothes for hundreds of thousands, I'm called wasteful. She just came back and things worth millions are sent to her room. Taking out B*TCH, Canese.
Rage in my Ms. Linda. Things have changed. Charisse just came back, and all Master thinks about is how to make it up to her. If you look upset at all, Master will send you back to Larson's right away. The Larsons are a third-class family. Can you handle the hardship there?
What should I do? I'm an adoptive daughter. Do I have to lose to her my entire life?
You're still a daughter regardless. Remember, the McNaught and Larson families have a betrothal. It wasn't clear back then if with the biological or adoptive daughter. If Mr. Finn likes you, Emery McNaught wouldn't dare reject. As you marry Mr. Finn and become Mrs. Finn, that will be worth more than being a McNaught.
You're right. I've known him for so long. He can't possibly fancy Charisse over me. I'll call him right now and tell him that I'm back. Hello, Mr. Finn.
Go on. I'm sorry. I couldn't find Ms. Charisse.
Someone's here, in this world you can't find? To hide from Finn family's information network.
I underestimated her. Mr. Finn, don't you have Ms. Charisse's number? If you really want to meet her, why don't you call her and reach out?
You talk too much. What's progress on the task I gave you?
Most of the bidders for the herb agreed to fake it when they heard you were interested.
Most of them?
One woman who signed up last minute wants to bid on the herb too. The organizer hinted at your wishes, but she wouldn't give in, saying it should be based on ability.
There's someone in Greenwire challenging the Finn family? Who is it?
I'm not sure. I'll find out.
Forget it. No need. I'll use her as an example to warn others. I'll show them. No one can take what I want.
Got it.
Charisse, you're here. I made these just for you.
Thank you.
What do you like to eat? Come, have some more.
I see you smug. Wait and see. Dad, have some tea.
Sure.
Charisse. According to high society dining etiquette, I should toast to you at our first meal. I'll scald you to death.
Lisa McNaught, socialite. Her dirty tricks are as bad as the Larsons. You only filled Dad's cup 80%.
AM the junior here.
Should have done it. Don't you? Know your table manners, or are you trying to embarrass me on purpose?
Dad.
I didn't do it on purpose. How about this, Lisa? You should learn some manners from your sister in the future, all right?
All right. No need. She's just an adopted daughter. Basic manners are enough. If she knows too much, people find her too ambitious and unrealistic.
Charisse is right. Charisse, now that you're back, after breakfast, I'll take you to tour our companies, okay?
Dad, I have plans this afternoon.
Plans? Alright, it's good for young people to get out. Need cash? I can send some. Girls need money when they're out.
$750,000 have been sent to you, Dad. That's way too much.
Not at all. Let me know if you need more.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
It's late, I'll head out.
Sure, go ahead. Charisse McNaught.
Just you wait. By tomorrow, I'll totally crush you and show you. Dad, I've got plans today, too.
Go on. No need to wait for this old man.
Hey, what are you doing? Think I'm a pushover? Bye. Hi, to protect the privacy of our VIP guests. Thank you.
What is auctioned off right now?
Die of laughter when you find out. The remnant scum from when you concocted heart medication that you placed in the trash can at the door, which was secretly taken away by someone.
They even gave it a nice sounding name.
Relaxant powder.
Let them be, I'll take a break. Inform me when they start.
Okay.
Auction item, heart relaxant powder. Start placing your bids. 225,000. 300,000.
What lousy event is this? Why do they all have masks while we don't? Called Mr. Finn. He didn't answer. Heart relaxant powder will impress him?
Miss, don't worry. Edmund Finn underwent a major operation. This heart relaxant powder is a raw ingredient. Heart medication by Dr. Cher. It's guaranteed to make Master Edmund better. When it happens, Mr. Finn would be grateful to you. You're bound to be Mrs. Finn. Bid 100 times higher than VIPs. Likewise for masks. We have to spend the money wisely.
All right. 375,000.
1,000, going once. 375,000, going. Congratulations, heart relaxant powder belongs to this lady.
Hello, miss.
Miss, quickly take this. The sooner you go, the sooner you can save Spencer's heart. Let's go.
Let's welcome the next collector's item, the herb. Start placing your 300,000. 1.5 million.
No need to guess who that is. Still want to outbid him? Heart medicine costs 1.5 million. Buying raw herb is a big loss.
1.65 million. 2.25 million.
You really can't outbid him now. For Madame Larson, I must get the herb today.
2.4 million.
Got it.
Mr. Finn, bad news. Heart relaxant powder that Lisa knocked over, and his condition worsened. The doctors at Greenwire Hospital are at their wits' end.
What did you say?
Master Edmund is in critical condition. Call Ms. Charisse, she's the only one who can save him. 2.4 million, going. 2.4 million, going. 2.4 million, going. Sold.
Suppose.
Great.
Managed to get the herb from Mr. Finn.
Charisse, you're awesome.
Hello? It's me, Spencer Finn.
Why is he?
Calling me?
Did he find out that I'm the one who bid for the herb?
What's wrong? My grandfather's condition worsened. Please go over and take a look.
How could it be? The surgery was a success. He took the heart relaxant powder that a friend sent over. Heart relaxant powder? Ridiculous. Heading over now.
Where are you? I'll pick you up.
Near Hoyerman Hotel.
I'm there too.
It's Ms. Charisse. I knew she was in town for sights. Many famous spots here. Why at the auction? Dressed like that?
You're overthinking it. Sorry to bother you again, Miss Charisse. Miss Charisse. Nice color.
This car honked at me, noticed lipstick color. It's the same. This is bad. Grandpa's in critical condition? Let's hurry over.
Mr. Finn, why did you open the door just for her?
Cut the crap.
Get in the car.
Do you want me to drive?
Oh, okay. Ms. Charisse. You're so skilled medically. Forgive my question.
I'm 20.
20? It's about time for you to be in a relationship and get married. Isn't that right, Mr. Finn?
Focus on driving.
I didn't say anything wrong. Men and women marry when of age. Isn't that normal? Miss Charisse isn't worried. Why be? Aren't you anxious about being in a relationship and getting married? I think you and Miss Charisse would be a good match.
Quinn Miller. Don't listen to his nonsense.
My apologies. We're here.
HM, sorry.
You didn't do it on purpose. He must be treated. I'll go take a look first.
Take care. Mr. Finn. Miss Charisse is a much better catch than Lisa McNaught. She's princessy and pretentious, and she even caused Master Edmund to end up in such critical condition. If it weren't for the betrothal between your family and hers, I would never spare her.
Do you think she'll become Mrs. Finn if this didn't happen?
You mean? Mr. Finn, so, what's your take on Miss Charisse? I mean, any chance she's becoming Mrs. Finn?
Quinn. Are you trying to get yourself fired?
How is Grandpa? Master Edmund looks bad. He's too weak for rich nutrients. He's not I've already given him medication and he should wake up by tomorrow. From today on, don't give Master Edmund any medicine without a doctor's advice.
Thanks once again for your help. I've taken so much of your time. You must be hungry. Let me treat you.
No need. Someone has to care for Master Edmund. Maybe another time.
Mr. Finn, she'll leave if you don't go after her.
What's this bit of money for?
Charisse, what are you doing here? Charisse, what are you doing?
What else? But to beg Mom for mercy.
So
With our family.
Charisse, don't think I'm nagging. You're part of the family now. Take care of parents. Stop bothering us.
In the future. Make her leave, quick. Do you want to wait until Mom wakes up so she can cling to us because of her feelings for Mom?
Charisse, why don't you just name your price? Our time as father and daughter is over. Don't come bothering in the future. Here, there's $750 in this card. It should be enough to cover 1 year's expenses of your poor family. Take the money and leave. This is generous enough for you and
Your family.
Hear that? Take the money and leave. Quit being an eyesore.
the money you're using to brag is settle the
You've owed me.
over the years today. About 150 million.
Are you crazy? 150 million? We owe you that? I'll tear your mouth to shreds so that you can't talk any more nonsense. Who are you, you busybody?
Someone you can't afford to offend.
A B asterisk starred you hooked up with. How dare you speak like that? James. Today is the day to teach this B***tch a lesson.
Get here now.
Let me go.
It hurts. Let go. It hurts.
Still want to teach us a lesson now?
It's because ungrateful daughter.
Made angry.
You won't hold it against us, right?
You all right? Fine. Don't worry about them.
Let's go.
You better watch out. Don't let me see you two ever again. Otherwise, I'll beat you up. Every time I see you.
Who do you think you are? James.
What are you looking at?
That man just.
Walked out of the exclusive VIP ward reserved for the Finn family. I heard that Master Edmund is hospitalized. He has only one grandson. Could that be Mr. Finn?
What are you thinking? How could someone like Charisse get involved with Mr. Finn? Did you see how intimidating he looked just now? He's probably just a bodyguard for the Finn family. He's just using his master's power to push us around.
That makes sense. He must be a bodyguard. It's a pity we can't find our daughter. Otherwise, we could have her meet the Finn family.
No.
Since Charisse has come home, she surely knows our daughter is with her real parents. Home. If she tells James, I'm screwed. I can't let
Charisse meet James alone.
James, it's a shame we don't have kids. Don't overthink it. Life's good just the two of us. The priority is to stop Charisse from clinging to us. Mom still has a lot of money. If Charisse were to take it, it'd be a big loss to us.
Thanks for today.
Who are the people? Do you need help?
I'm fine. I usually handle things myself.
Okay. If you ever need help, just reach out.
Let me take you back.
No need. I can get home on my own.
I asked you out. So I need to make sure you get home safely.
All right, then. Thanks. Just take me back to where you got me today. We might not meet again. No need to tell him who I am.
Quinn, do you have other things to do? Go on without us.
Okay.
This is.
Thank you. It's Valentine's Day today.
But you refuse to eat with me. I heard that. Girls like sweets.
That's sweet of you.
As long as you like it.
Are we there yet? I'll get out.
Let me help.
Is she your girlfriend? I'm sorry. Interrupting.
No. Just someone who messed up and wants forgiveness. I'm not close to her.
All right, then. I'll head out first. Bye.
Take care. Come to the McNaught family. I want to call off the engagement with Lisa McNaught.
I know you don't like Lisa McNaught. She made a mistake this time.
It wasn't intentional.
It was Master Edmund who arranged your engagement. Master Edmund can't handle shocks now.
I've decided. We'll keep it from Master Edmund for now.
This is. Hello?
Master. Mr. Mr. Finn is here.
Spencer Finn? What is he doing here at this time? Forget it. Let him in.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McNaught, it's been a while.
How are you? Come, have a seat. Son. Your presence is enough. Why bring gifts? You shouldn't have.
You should.
I've watched you grow up, my child. You showed up so suddenly. Is something wrong? What's wrong?
Tell me. Mr. McNaught. I came because.
Mr. Finn is here. What should I do? He's probably here because of what happened today. Your fault for suggesting heart relaxant powder. Great. If Dad finds out I almost killed Mr. Edmund, this house will definitely have no place for me.
Miss, don't panic. Things aren't so bad yet. Quickly text Mr. Finn. Beg him not to tell Master about this. Humble yourself. And Mr. Finn might show you mercy.
You're right. I'll text him right now. If he doesn't tell Dad, I can even offer him my body.
It's great you think this way. No man can resist a figure like yours. Just wait and see Mr. Finn change his mind.
What a joke. I came here today because of Ms. McNaught.
Master. Could it be that Mr. Finn heard about that guy? Since they're engaged, he came by to check things out.
Pour us some water first.
Sure.
Here's the thing. This happened so quickly. We just found Charisse recently. Hasn't been made public. Didn't intend to hide it from your family.
You mean. Lisa McNaught isn't the daughter of the McNaught family? The real daughter of the McNaught family is Charisse? Lisa is considered talented and brilliant young lady. A socialite in Greenwire. Yet Mr. Finn ignores her, Miss Charisse, with an insignificant background.
I'm afraid he's set on calling off the betrothal. Since you're here today, take the chance to meet Charisse. Warren, call Charisse now. See where she is now. Why isn't she home yet?
Yes.
No need to trouble you, Mr. McNaught. To this point, I'll cut to the chase.
Dad, I'm home.
Charisse. Charisse McNaught? This is the daughter of the McNaught family?
Charisse, come, I'll introduce you.
This
Is Spencer Finn. Spencer, what were you about to say?
Nothing. I just heard the McNaught family's real daughter is back. Wanted to ask if you're still okay with your precious daughter marrying me?
The engagement of both our families was set by me and your grandpa. It's unchangeable. Charisse. By rights, he is your fiancé. You two should get to know each other better.
Fiancé?
These are little gifts I've prepared for my fiancé.
Mr. Finn. You changed so fast.
If you don't like them, I'll get the staff to deliver them.
I am engaged to you?
Charisse is stunned hearing this all of a sudden, but there's plenty of time for you two to get to know each other better.
Whatever you say, McNaught.
Well, did Mr. Finn spill you almost killed Edmund? Almost killed Master Edmund?
No, he didn't. But
What? Mr. Finn announced Charisse McNaught as fiancé? He came here to see Charisse?
Miss, don't give up. Until the very end.
Grandpa's awake. He keeps insisting on seeing the Finn family's future granddaughter-in-law. Let me know when you can. Visit him with
Miss Charisse. Master Edmund is fussing every day, wanting to see his savior. Granddaughter-in-law.
Wanting to see
You know Master Edmund had 2 close calls. He must stay calm. Why don't you go with Mr. Finn to see him?
Because Master Edmund wants to see you. No time like the present.
Visit him tomorrow. Sure.
Huh?
If you don't want to go over as my fiancé, you can go as a representative of the McNaught family.
And show some concern.
Yeah. Finn family for a long time. Visit him as family representative. What's more, the Finn family's affairs will sooner or later be in your hands. You've got to get used to it soon, right?
Well,
Great.
I'll come by tomorrow morning. I won't bother you anymore today.
Okay. Charisse, see Mr. Finn out.
No need. Ms. McNaught. I'll see you tomorrow.
Fiancé. You're right. I can't back down. Grandpa, Edmund runs the Finn family. I'm biological and adopted daughter. As long as I can tag along tomorrow. Compared to me, Charisse McNaught will just look like a country bumpkin. Let Mr. Finn marry me instead. Mr. Finn. Mr. Finn, wait. Thank you for not telling my father about the heart relaxant powder. I really had no idea there was something wrong with it.
Spence.
I want to apologize. Bring me along tomorrow, won't you?
Grandpa doesn't need your apology. He wants to see his fiancé, not you.
Fiancé. I'm supposed to be your fiancé.
I understand.
Charisse should go as your fiancé. Then can I represent the McNaught family, please?
Only my fiancé can visit Grandpa as the representative of the McNaught family.
Mr. Finn.
Ms. Lisa. After all these years, you should see that. He doesn't like you like that. Besides, Mr. Finn is engaged to Ms. Charisse. Both families sake. I suggest you stop holding on to him.
Oh, and
The title Spence isn't for you.
You.
Forget it. What if they don't bring you along? The less they bring you along, the more it proves you're way better than Charisse McNaught. We need to sit back and watch her embarrass herself.
That's right. Old Finn will never accept a country bumpkin as his granddaughter-in-law. We just have to wait for Edmund to call off the engagement. When that happens, Mr. Finn will be mine again.
Master Edmund. Mr. Finn's letting Charisse McNaught visit you tomorrow as his fiancée. Does that rascal not plan to ask for my blessing? Yeah. Charisse saved you twice. She's from a humble background, after all. Her marrying Mr. Finn will tarnish the Finn family's name. Mr. Edmund McNaught. And make him despise the McNaught family instead before it's too late. As for Charisse McNaught, we'll find other ways to repay her for saving your life.
Mr. Finn, Edmund knows Charisse is your fiancé. But he's not sharing his thoughts on this marriage. He was really eager for you to be with Lisa McNaught before. If you rush and bring Charisse to Edmund, and he disapproves, it'll be tougher to handle later.
Mr. McNaught.
go ahead.
Let's go. Fiancé.
Who is your fiancé? I never agreed to marry you. Keep calling me that and I'm not going.
If you don't agree to it,
I'll ask Mr. McNaught about it. I dare you to. I'm going as a representative of the McNaught family. Not because of you.
Miss Charisse. First time meeting Master Edmund. Mr. Finn is worried you don't know his preferences. Prepared a welcome gift for you.
It's my first time meeting Master Edmund today. I've got it ready. He'll like it.
First time meeting Master Edmund. He's old with a strange temperament. Afraid he won't like your gift and get upset. You'd better.
Quinn. What Ms. McNaught prepared is the best. No need to worry.
Mr. Finn, you're
so thoughtful, preparing a gift for my grandfather. But not my fiancé? I'm not your fiancé.
I can't be bothered with you.
Mr. Finn, I think Miss Charisse values this meeting with Master Edmund a lot.
If Master Edmund
Disapproves of this marriage, it'll be tough for everyone. We can still turn back.
You're underestimating that old man. Let's go.
Master Edmund, do you really approve of Mr. Finn marrying that girl from a poor family? This guy refuses to marry, so I had to set him up with Lisa McNaught.
Do you think I really care about?
My granddaughter-in-law's family background?
Besides,
Charisse McNaught is so skilled in medicine. How could she not be worthy of him? That's my granddaughter-in-law.
Wilson,
Hurry, welcome. Hi, Master Edmund. You must be.
Charisse. We're family. Are you still calling me master? Just call me Grandpa. Come, have a seat. Let me take a good look at you. Wilson, see how beautiful my granddaughter-in-law is. She's way better than that Lisa McNaught.
Exactly.
I'll call you Master Edmund.
Grandpa, she hasn't agreed to marry me yet.
You rascal. Why are you not stepping it up then? Don't worry about it. I like you. Wilson, quickly get that gift I prepared for my granddaughter-in-law.
Sure. Something
That Spence's grandmother left behind. She tasked me to hand it over to our future granddaughter-in-law. If she were still alive now, she would surely wear it on you herself.
I can't accept this. This design is worth 450 million. It's valuable.
Since Grandpa has given it to you, it's yours. Grandpa's health isn't great. If not accepted, he will be very heartbroken. Take this. I think this necklace suits you perfectly.
Great.
Happy already? Charisse has a gift for you too. She's sure you'll love it.
I'm picky. Let's see if it really satisfies.
Master Edmund, I prepared this gift for you.
Why medicine?
I'm done with bitter medicine. I don't want it. Take it away.
If you mess this up, beg me.
And I'll help you convince Grandpa.
No need. Grandpa, this is called Sweet Little Pill. It'll keep you healthy and live to 100.
I appreciate the thought. I'll pass on.
Trying it. I've had so much medicine, I'm scared of it.
Grandpa, trust me. The medicine tastes really nice.
Really?
Yes.
It tastes good.
I've never had such sweet and refreshing medicine before. I feel amazing.
From head
To chest.
I suddenly feel
10 years younger.
You just think anything your granddaughter-in-law gives you is great. Is it really that miraculous? Let me see. This really is a miracle pill. It's a longevity pill made by legendary Cher. Though cheaper than the heart medicine, it's much rarer. Only one is auctioned every 3 to 5 years. Ms. McNaught. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, yes. The Finn family did everything to gather this pill, and we only have 3. Where did you get so many?
Oh no, pills. How do I explain this now?
It seems like this girl is hiding many secrets. Grandpa, I have another matter. Rest early.
And we'll make a move first.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
This rascal. Why is he suddenly leaving?
What are you doing?
Pill,
My dear fiancé.
do you have something to tell me?
He hasn't figured out who I am, has he? I have no idea what you mean.
Seems like your fiancé is an outsider, Ms. McNaught. Forget it. Ms. McNaught, please head home by yourself. I'm leaving.
What kind of man is he? Just turns on you like that. Ridiculous.
McNaught went to Finn's room and they argued. Finn walked out. Looks like McNaught thinks Ms. Lisa has a chance. Keep tracking Finn. We need to find a way to get Ms. Lisa and Mr. Finn together. Got it. Mr. Finn. What's up? Well,
Who in the world can get a whole box of those longevity pills? Valve replacement surgery for my grandpa. If I'm right, she was the one. At the auction before. Since she lied to Spencer Finn, I have to teach this brat a good lesson.
oh my. Do you mean that Ms. McNaught is legendary Dr. Cher herself?
Ordinary people.
Have never seen Dr. Cher in person. With her medical skills, she would spend 100 years to get there and stay. Ms. McNaught.
Is young.
How could it be possible?
We'll find out. The director, Greenwire, became hospital director because he was under the mentorship of Dr. Cher. We give them so much money every year. It's time for them to do something for me.
Impressive. Mr. Finn.
What?
We're in the middle of nowhere, and it's over an hour from the city. No taxis around either. Are you really going to leave Ms. McNaught here all alone?
Spencer Finn, you fool. How blind can you be, thinking you were good? I'll never see you again. Director of Greenwire Hospital? Why call me? Hello?
Dr. Cher. We have a patient in critical condition. We're desperate and need you to guide the operation.
What? Where?
Starlight Restaurant.
Restaurant?
Patient had cerebral hemorrhage and can't be moved. We must operate on site.
All right. Wait for me. I'll be there right away. It's not locked. And peaceful.
Dr. Cher, you're finally here. Why do you look so disheveled?
Don't worry about that. Where's the patient?
Inside. Hi. Legendary Dr. Cher.
You're the patient with a cerebral hemorrhage?
Like the surprise?
You're so childish.
Hey!
Spencer,
What do you mean by this? I'm inviting my legendary doctor fiancé to dinner. Any problems with that? TSK.
take a seat.
If you walk out that door today, I'm not sure how many people will find out the true identity of legendary Dr. Cher.
You. Shameless. What are you doing?
Do you like it?
Mr. Finn.
Did you prepare these?
Well,
It's fine. Don't say that, Ms. McNaught. This is Mr. Finn's first time in a relationship. He went all out to invite you for dinner. Mr. Finn made this chocolate himself. He wanted to give you a diamond ring, but he worried it might scare you.
on the first date.
Mr. Finn. See, a girl like that just won't do. Now she's mad.
Leave.
I was.
Leave!
This chocolate's yummy. Sit down and eat too.
Mr. Finn asked me here?
Don't worry. I saw him dump Charisse McNaught myself. My friend said he came here to plan a surprise for Ms. McNaught. Would Mr. Finn change his mind quickly, besides Charisse McNaught? You're the only Ms. McNaught around. There's no doubt about it. I'm telling you, you have to seize this opportunity. What's going on?
This is the surprise Mr. Finn prepared for his fiancée.
Prepare for his fiancée, Ms. McNaught.
Ms. McNaught, you're here. Head quickly. Don't keep Mr. Finn waiting. We'll prepare first.
Okay.
Hotel manager confirmed it's prepared for you, no mistake. Mr. Finn must really dislike Charisse McNaught. And remembered great you are.
Yes, that must be it. Quick, help our friends over. I want them to take pictures of me and Mr. Finn. Tomorrow, I'll make sure all of Greenwire knows that. Mr. Finn is my man.
Sure.
Hello, Master Edmund? But. Mr. Finn, Master Edmund is asking when you'll bring McNaught to visit again?
Another time.
Someone's making a fuss right now.
Let me get the phone.
Chloe?
Where is Mr. Finn?
He's on a call. Take a seat. Mr. Finn will arrive shortly.
Did Mr. Finn prepare these for you? Clothes designed by Cherish worth millions. Mr. Finn treats you well. Lisa's family is rich and she has a thoughtful boyfriend. Enviable, Ms. Lisa. I'm sure there's no mistake here. Now that I think about it, if Mr. Finn weren't willing, how would I be able to find out that he's here?
I'll go find Mr. Finn and thank him. That's Mr. Finn, right?
Ms. Lisa,
Keep calm. Mr. Finn prepared this for you.
Just
Enjoy it quietly. To win a man's heart.
Play it cool.
You love these outfits, choose some and take them home. Ms. Lisa can't wear them all. Mr. Finn won't mind? Not with Ms. Lisa here. Pick one.
Then,
Lisa, you're a lovely and gracious woman. Fit to be a noble lady. Ms. Lisa.
Are you saying someone set the hospital on fire the night I was born, intentionally? Someone saw Alice Shelton running out before the fire started. Lisa McNaught and I might have been switched on purpose. Lisa McNaught could take place. Daughter of Greenwire's wealthiest man, that's what I've figured out so far. But if it's on purpose,
Alice Shelton.
know little about the McNaught family's history. I'm certain Larsons are clueless about McNaught family.
Ms. Lisa. If you win Mr. Finn's heart, you'll never lack these things again. Someone's coming. Mr. Finn is back. Hurry, get ready.
Look now.
Come on, hurry. Playing looks captivating when he walks in and sees you at the piano. He'll be enchanted by you. Get ready. I'll go first.
By the way, Alice Shelton told me her child died in the fire. Larson couldn't believe it, went to the fire, got me her granddaughter, and saved me. And the rest is history. Alice Shelton abandoned her child. That confuses me too. Keep digging into this. I'll wait for your update.
Hold on. Something big. Just now.
The wealthy.
Spencer bought 100 outfits you designed for his fiancée.
Spencer Finn's fiancé? Isn't that me?
Sweetie, you'll never guess where he sent these gifts. He might look cold, but he's quite the romantic.
Starlight Restaurant?
How did you know? Hello?
Where did the pianist come?
She can't tell notes apart. Make her leave.
Who are you? Do you know music?
How dare you talk about Lisa?
Where is this hillbilly from?
You don't even recognize a staff.
How could you know music? I might not know music.
But I'm sure you don't. Lisa, look at her.
Charisse McNaught. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Mr. Finn invited me here. What else? Would Mr. Finn invite a country bumpkin like you who angered Master Edmund?
Did Spencer Finn tell you himself?
Why don't I know?
Lisa, waste no time on her. Move aside, country bumpkin. Don't sit in Lisa's seat.
What if I refuse to move?
Why don't we just let it go? She's still a family relative. You know how our family loves to help out those needy relatives who always take advantage of us.
What if she's your relative?
This seat is reserved by Mr. Finn for his girlfriend. Why should you give it to her? She's got to learn a lesson today.
Who dares to touch my fiancé?
Did I hear wrong?
Did Mr. Finn call her his fiancé? Lisa, what's really happening? Isn't Mr. Finn your boyfriend?
Spence.
Is this how you handle things?
Mr. Finn. It's all my fault. I didn't know there were two Ms. McNaughts. I only met this one before. Why are you standing there? Leave. Bothering Mr. Finn?
What? So this bumpkin is Ms. McNaught too, Lisa? What's happening? Say something.
It's not very appropriate.
Do I need their permission to hold my fiancé's hand? Or does the McNaught daughter need to listen to their insults?
Lisa McNaught. Okay to have plans. But don't do something stupid under the McNaught name again. The McNaughts can't afford such embarrassment.
Yes, Miss Charisse McNaught is the daughter of the McNaught family. While this fake daughter is someone Master McNaught adopted out of kindness?
What? Lisa McNaught, you're the fake? Were you bragging about Spencer? You took advantage of the lead's absence to seduce Mr. Finn. I didn't expect this. Why so fake?
What nonsense. I'll tear you apart.
Still think. You're a McNaught daughter? Forget her. I recorded everything that just happened. I'll post it online and let everyone know what a liar and fake Lisa McNaught is. Let's go. Ms. Lisa.
What's wrong? Started learning piano at 3. Thanks to you, no one fits better. Would I have been? Great. Tomorrow. I'm not the McNaughts' biological daughter. If I told Mr. Finn's,
He'd definitely support me.
listen to you. National piano competition starting. Doing it my way, you win, no chance with Mr. Finn.
If you win.
Young pianists. Back then, Mr. Finn's mother passed away young. Finn's decided engagement. Musical family? Grandpa's backing, nothing can stop you. She's the only daughter. You can become Mrs. Finn. Got it? Their future daughter would study music. I got it. Mr. Finn, I'll prepare the scores for you to win the competition. Mr. Finn's future wife has to be a musician. Let go. If Dad finds out, I won't let go. Ask nicely.
You too. Hello, Mr. McNaught.
Agreed to you too.
Being together. But
You too.
are being too impatient.
Three. Four. 1. Too impatient.
Not at all. We went to see the sunrise. Due to a tree branch.
Yeah. Mr. McNaught, the view on Mount Y'all is nice. Let's go together another day.
3. All right. Since you're already here, come in and have a seat.
Mr. McNaught, I heard you love music. These are tickets.
To the national piano competition.
Can bring.
Charisse, come if time. You rascal. You're not honest. Just ask Charisse out if you want to. What's the deal with asking me along? I wonder.
If Ms. McNaught would join me.
The contestants aren't very professional. Not watching them.
They're all at a young pianist's level. Not impressive. But award presenter President Chandler, Musicians Association, he's performing.
At competition.
He studied under Master of Chambers, who's a top musician. The music Master of Chambers plays with her hands is as amazing as heavenly tunes. It's a treat for the ears.
Michael Chandler? He was okay, but he's been stuck for 3 to 5 years. Feel annoyed at him.
Don't want to go.
From what you said.
Those unaware might really think you're the master of chambers and that President Chandler is your student. Ms. McNaught. I doubt your words. Grew up in low-class family, Larsons. Do you really know music? Do you know the status of the disciple? Of the master of chambers in the music industry?
Shut up. How you speak like that? Charisse must have reasons. For her Charisse. I registered for the competition. Since you know music. How about we go together?
I'm not interested.
Are you? Afraid of losing to me?
Do I need to compete with you?
Charisse, misunderstand. I'm not thinking of competing with you. It's just that you've just returned and might not know that Finn's grandfather is a musician. He values musical talent in his future granddaughter-in-law. If you win this competition, it'll be easier to plan your marriage. Charisse, I just want the best for you.
Ms. Lisa. Can't you see? Ms. Charisse knows nothing about music. Don't make it hard for her.
I said I'm not interested.
Ms. McNaught, no need to pretend now.
That's enough. Charisse, if you can't play piano, I've got your back. Even Spence's grandpa can't touch you. Got it?
Here's the thing. The daughter-in-law my grandfather likes has nothing to do with me. My future wife doesn't care about others' opinions. If she doesn't want to go, then we won't go.
Great. Spence, I feel assured putting Charisse in your hands with what you said. Charisse, send Spence off. Okay.
Since someone cares so much.
About what my maternal grandfather thinks, that old man has been single for many years. I don't mind it at all. Introducing you to
Ms. Lisa. Don't get mad. Mr. Finn is being stubborn. He'll be accused of being unfilial and have no choice but to comply.
Spencer Finn.
Believe me,
I'm not interested in a competition.
of that level.
I believe you.
Okay, then, I'll go watch the competition.
We'll attend the competition as organizers' guests. Don't worry about others.
All right.
Ms. Lisa, have you memorized the sheet music?
I've been playing piano for years. That's easy for me. It's just. You took the score from Charisse's room. Could she actually know music? If she finds out I stole her sheet music, that's trouble.
Don't worry. Alice Shelton knew Charisse McNaught isn't her daughter. If she learned piano, besides. I had someone ask Alice Shelton. Charisse hasn't even touched a piano in years.
Let alone know what a score is.
Otherwise, why would she throw good score in the trash? So I could find it?
You mean? Alice Shelton always knew Charisse wasn't her biological daughter? Have you been in touch with the Larsons?
Ms. Lisa, don't worry about the details. Just focus on the competition.
That's true. All the scores we bought were mediocre. Only the one in her room matches the Master of Chambers. I'm only using it to win this competition. Charisse McNaught, you actually showed up. Might as well. I'll show you how I'm gonna win and become Mr. Finn's fiancé. Don't think just because Mr. Finn said something nice to you that he can go against his family.
Lisa McNaught. Come this far and still dreaming. Just remember, with your skills, you don't have a chance in this competition. Charisse McNaught said.
You.
Ms. Lisa, don't be upset. You have a score that rivals the Master of Chambers. Why worry about her? Let her be smug temporarily.
Yes. Charisse McNaught. You'll eat your words soon.
Thank you for your performance. Next up, let's welcome Ms. Lisa McNaught on stage to perform her piece. The champion of this year's national piano competition is Sorrow, performed by Lisa McNaught.
Hear that? I'm the champion.
You're the best. What do you want? I'll buy you anything.
Charisse, did you hear that? Are you convinced now? Dad, I don't need any reward. You haven't been approving of me. I want Charisse to apologize and
Recognize my musical talent. You know where your score came from. Still want me to recognize musical talent?
What nonsense.
All right, Lisa, President Chandler is almost here. Go on stage and get your award. You, Charisse. Lisa is part of our family after all. You should be happy she won, right?
As long as one audience member isn't toned down, it'll be tough for her. Win this award.
You.
Ms. Lisa, everything's set. Go receive your award. We'll handle her next time.
Are you Lisa McNaught? I am impressed with your piece, Sorrow.
Thank you for I'll definitely work harder and won't disappoint.
You misunderstand. I'm only praising the piece itself, not you. I agree that this piece, Sorrow, is this year's competition champion, but I refuse to present the award to Lisa McNaught. I refuse to hand over the President Chandler, what do you mean by that? Exactly as I said. She doesn't deserve any award. But the piece she just played rivals the one she did before. I think she deserves to be champion.
Oh no. No wonder Charisse McNaught was sure I wouldn't win. She bribed President Chandler and trapped me.
I won't let you have your...
Who pushed you to do this? How much did she pay you to walk all over the juniors like that, without a care for your reputation?
I have no idea who you're talking about. But when I say you don't deserve it, you really don't. President Chandler, you need to be clear. Are you trying to save face here? All right, I'll be clear then. I don't know who you mean. But the piece you played is a practice score given to me by the Master of Chambers. The Master found the piece too simple, so she did not publish it. Lisa McNaught, do you dare say you didn't steal this score?
What?
How can this be?
What are you talking? I didn't take anything. Do you have any proof?
Proof? All right. Master of Chambers. Master of Chambers, come forward. Get this thief out of the industry.
Charisse is the Master of Chambers.
Chandler, you're such a troublemaker.
Charisse McNaught? Charisse McNaught is the Master of Chambers? Impossible. How could Charisse be the Master of Chambers?
Yeah, how could the Master of Chambers be so young? The whole industry knows that the Master of Chambers personally mentored me playing the piano. Did I mess up?
No way. I can't believe this. I get it now. Charisse. You must have used the fact that the president knows the Master of Chambers to bribe him for his name and pretend to be the Master of Chambers to ruin my reputation, right? President Chandler. Come at me. But how could you let someone like her impersonate the Master of Chambers? How can you meet the Master of Chambers' expectations?
Lisa McNaught. I realized you can still blur the lines.
Listen up, everyone. There was a mix-up between us when we were babies. Yes. Over time. Mistakenly lived as part of the McNaught family, received education, and learned countless skills. While she, in a poor family, couldn't even learn piano. She can't even read sheet music. Charisse. I know you're jealous of me, but really, you didn't need to go that low. You're not just attacking me. You're tarnishing the Master of Chambers' reputation and dashing the music industry's hopes.
Nonsense. Either she is, or she isn't. Why impersonate? How dare you say she's jealous of you? and too broke to learn piano. Let me tell you. Someone offered the Master of Chambers 1.5 million per note for a score. But she turned it down. That's because she doesn't need the money. Unavailable. Her wealth can rival the richest man in Greenwire.
Chandler, don't waste your breath on her.
Quit acting, you two. Everyone? Believe what you said? Since you're sure she's the Master of Chambers, let her perform a piece on stage. Everyone here is educated in music. Don't worry. She won't be able to play a single note.
Lisa McNaught. You really won't stop until all hope is gone.
That was marvelous. But why does this piece sound so familiar? Look back at that piece, Sorrow. All of the Master of Chambers scores can still be beautiful melodies, even when played reverse. Goodness. She played it in reverse. She really is the Master of Chambers. Lisa McNaught, do you have anything else to say? Since you claim that piece is yours, you should be able to play it in reverse too, right? Lisa McNaught, please perform the piece correctly. Otherwise, I'll revoke your championship.
Dad. Don't need to play in reverse. You have no right. This piece wasn't registered for copyright. You have no concrete evidence to accuse me of theft. I don't need to prove anything to you. Charisse. What if you are?
Master of Chambers?
So what if this piece is yours? You don't have evidence and you can't do anything to me. The honor belongs to me.
Master of Chambers, what should we do now? That piece of yours that you discarded was not registered for copyright. Are we really going to let her take the championship?
I have the right to revoke your championship.
This year's competition is hosted by the Finn family. Every participant signed an agreement that they won't harm the competition. Otherwise, we have the right to take legal action. Lisa McNaught. The Finn family has the right to disqualify you, revoke your title, and file a claim against you. I wonder if Mr. McNaught will bail you out this time.
Why explain to her? Take her away.
Yes.
Come with me. Go.
Let me go.
Go on.
I've caused trouble for you again. Thank you.
Ms. McNaught, why are you so formal with Mr. Finn? Mr. Finn is more than happy to help you out.
She doesn't need to thank me. You won't owe me a favor, Master of Chambers?
What do you want this time?
Master of Chambers is one of the best at playing the piano. Piece a day. Private performance. Don't forget the private performances you owe me. Don't try to get away. I'll ask your dad to back me up.
English translation 1007.
English translation of 1742.
English translation 1000. English translation of 1744.
English translation 1700. Translation of 1704.
English translation of 17. Translation of 1700. English translation of English translation of 1750. And Charisse when they were babies. She our biological daughter? Oh no, I slipped up.
How could that happen? That's a coincidence.
That's good. Having a daughter would be shameful. Oh yes. Charisse doesn't seem like she's from a poor family at all now.
Why say that? Her family poor?
Madam Zimmer mentioned,
Not easy for Lisa.
to get a chance to enter the competition and compete with Charisse. She asked about Charisse but said nothing.
About family situation.
I might have really made a mistake.
Is that Charisse? Let's check it out. Charisse.
Mr. Larson, Mrs. Larson.
It's you. Weren't you the driver who picked up Charisse that day?
Yes. Meet again. Our master was upset that you two didn't accept his gift. The supplements and jewelry were worth millions, and the villa in Lamberston is way bigger than where you're living now. Wait. What are you talking about? Those gifts in the lousy box were worth that much? Our master didn't want to push them on you when you refused. No.
Does your master live in a poor district?
How could he? That's our master's place. Right now, our master is.
All right. Don't waste breath on them. Go. Yes. Wait.
Not done talking.
Don't go.
Charisse.
How could she leave just like that? Here, I'll call her. Hey, Charisse, why did you leave so quickly? Was your driver telling the truth?
Father.
Prepared such lavish gifts for us? Charisse, this is your fault. Why didn't you remind us? The car you got into was worth 45 million. Belong to your family? What does your father do? How about this? Chat when you have time. The main thing is, I really miss you.
Are the Larsons making things difficult for you?
Yes.
If you see the Larsons again, don't be nice. Do they think Emery McNaught's daughter can be pushed around?
Yes, sir.
Sure. I know Madam Larson took good care of you while you were with the Larsons. If she ever needs help, just ask me.
Thanks, Dad.
I'll handle this right. Oh, Warren. The piano at home isn't good enough. My daughter's the master of chambers. By that 750 million one we saw at the auction.
Sure thing.
No need, Dad. 750 million could do so much.
My daughter is the master of chambers. Deserves finest piano, Charisse. I'm so pleased with all you've achieved. But about Lisa, I want to hear your thoughts. I know Lisa went too far. Honestly, given her nature, she shouldn't stay with the family. But the Larsons won't acknowledge her and even want to kick her out. Breaks my heart to see this. Can't understand why the Larsons don't accept their daughter, their only child.
Dad, I recall you saying Alice Shelton was the one contacting you. James Larson is unaware. After seeing them today, a thought occurred. Checking facts now. More info might be available soon.
Okay.
I suspect Lisa. Another man.
Help check if.
She and James Larson are blood related.
About Lisa.
Score. Not a big deal, but I can't condone her behavior. If you feel sorry she has no home and want to take her in, I won't interfere.
But she must be punished. Of course, she deserves punishment for this. Charisse, it won't happen again. If it does, I'll make her leave the family without you even asking.
Okay.
What? She hung up on you?
It's your fault for saying her family is so poor they can hardly eat. I even deleted their numbers. Now I can't reach them even if I wanted to. If it's the McNaughts, the richest in Greenwire, we'll be in deep trouble.
Why overthink it? She can't possibly be that lucky. I don't care about which McNaught family she's from. Lisa isn't your child, but I gave birth to her. If I wasn't scared you'd find out about Lisa's parentage, I would have left ages ago. Damn Charisse for getting in Lisa's way. I won't stand for this.
Tell Lisa to come out.
She's still with the Finn family.
Might as well. Let her suffer a bit with the Finns.
Ms. Lisa, this way. Mr. McNaught brought her back. She's a McNaught.
It's not to punish her.
Dad, listen to me.
Kneel and apologize to your sister.
Dad.
Mr. Miller.
This is a family matter. Should I see you out first? Though it's a family issue and we shouldn't step in, Mr. Finn mentioned his fiancée faced such humiliation. We need to ensure she's not bullied again.
All right, kneel.
You mustn't upset the master now.
Charisse, I was wrong. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. I'll respect you in everything.
Charisse. Is this okay? Mr. Miller, Mr. Finn has no complaints now, right?
Stealing, slandering, and disrupting the industry. Do you think this can just be fixed by apologizing?
You.
As long as your anger can be calmed, I'm ready to do whatever you want.
Haven't thought of a punishment yet. Staying kneeling for now.
You. Lisa. An apology alone doesn't make up for this. Charisse. Take your time to think. No need to stress over something so small, okay?
Oh, right. Mr. McNaught, you know Mr. Finn's grandpa loves music. He heard Ms. Charisse is the master of chambers and wants her to perform for him. Mr. Finn couldn't say no. Ms. Charisse. You'll agree to it, right?
When was that?
During the piano competition, a private performance.
Did you forget? Switched it around.
Charisse. Why not just do it? Treat it like visiting an elder.
Yes, Ms. Charisse, the car is ready. Let's go.
All right. You're sincere about apologizing, aren't you? When I return, I should see you kneeling here, right? Charisse McNaught.
This isn't over.
Wow.
Awesome.
Master of Chambers, let's take a seat in the living room. Okay. Please sit.
Okay.
Grandpa, please sit down.
Charisse is such a sensible child, Spence. Lucky.
Rascal.
Getting Master of Chambers.
As your fiancé.
Our ancestors have truly blessed us.
From now on,
If you ever mistreat the Master, you'll regret it.
With you two backing her, I wouldn't dare.
Very good. Oh, yes. You two aren't getting any younger. It's time to set a wedding date. It can't be put off any longer.
Granddad. I don't plan on getting married right now.
Old man, I roasted tea leaves.
At home. Let the young ones have their chat.
Try them.
Okay?
Why did they just leave? Grandpa.
John.
Edmund.
What doing?
Grandpa, open the door.
Oh no! Charisse, Surmasina. The lock's broken. Don't panic.
I'll get someone to fix it right away. What are you? Once it's done.
You won't have to worry about missing their wedding.
This trick always works. Well done, Edmund. I get it now. Back then, you did this so your son.
Could marry my daughter? Why dig up the past? Let's go.
Grandpa, don't leave.
Save your breath. Grandpa won't. Open the door tonight.
Let me check for backup keys. You underestimate Grandpa.
Let's just go with the flow. Let's talk.
What do you want? Help. I'm going to scream for help.
Charisse McNaught. Let's make a deal. If you marry me, I'll give you everything you want.
Ms. Lisa. Hang in there a bit more. If Master finds you slacking, it'll all be for nothing.
Charisse McNaught.
Still isn't back. She's doing this on purpose to make my life hard. Trying everything to win over Mr. Finn right now.
It's my fault. For not checking. How is she Master of Chambers?
It's not about you.
I underestimated her. I'll tear her apart.
Ms. Lisa, don't rush it. Master is watching. If you slip up, he'll kick you out. Relax.
I won't do the dirty work this time.
You mean?
You think I'm the only one who wants Charisse gone? I heard that. Charisse's relationship with the Larsons is poor. They've lived together 20 years. And they are her adoptive parents. Everyone will believe what the Larsons say. Her relationship with the Larsons. I won't be found out. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure the Larsons go after her. I want her ruined, disgraced.
Wishing to be dead.
With everyone detesting her.
Cockroach. Where? Shameless. I don't want to marry you. I make my own money and I can spend it on myself. Don't come over. Or I'll get angry. I'm getting mad.
Charisse.
Why did she leave so quickly?
Well,
My back hurts. Serves me right.
old man, we're going to have a great-grandchild soon.
I'll tell you, Spence, this is no good. You're young but so out of shape. You need to exercise more. What is this?
Sleeping on the floor? Sexy. Is this why your back hurts?
I gave you a golden opportunity.
And you didn't make use of it? You.
Did I tell you to get up? Did I tell you to get up?
Charisse McNaught, don't go too far.
Would I go as far as you did?
Lisa. Instead of owning up to your mistake, you're blaming your sister now?
Dad, that's not what I meant. I didn't.
As you say. Dad, sit down. Dad, handling it. Been thinking about it. She did this because she's confused about who she is and where she belongs. In that case, we'll make it clear she's just a guest in the McNaught family.
You mean?
Since she's a guest, she shouldn't be staying in the master bedroom.
Forget it, Warren. Move Lisa's things to the guest room. Yes, sir.
Dad.
Guest rooms aren't in the main house and are hard to access. Mrs. Zimmer's room is in the main house, a bit shabby. She's close to Lisa and does whatever she wants. Let her stay with Lisa.
You. Dad. Mrs. Zimmer stays in a servant's room. She's picking on me and making me look bad. Me.
Forget it. We'll follow Charisse's lead on this. Charisse, since you're done here, go take a break.
Okay.
Warren. Help Lisa get the room ready.
Okay. Dad. Even though I'm not your real daughter, I've been loyal to you for 20 years. You can't just Abandon me like an old pet now that she's back, walking all over me.
Sit down. Lisa. Is that what you think of me? Do you really think I'm making you suffer? Do you really think I'm doing it just because I favor Charisse?
Isn't that true?
Lisa. You really disappoint me. I've raised you for 20 years. Do you think I don't know what's on your mind? Do you think I don't know what you're trying to do behind Charisse's back? I just don't want you sisters to fight. That's why I chose to turn a blind eye to it. But you. Repeatedly.
Dad, I
know. I dote on Charisse much. I owe her too much. But it's also true that I wish you well. If you agree, I'll help you find the right partner. Get married and have a wedding. You're still part of the McNaught family. And our door will always be open to you. But if not, I hope you'll think it over.
Dad.
Ms. Lisa.
Charisse McNaught, don't overthink it. I wonder what he's up to. Spencer?
It's me. Got news about.
Lisa McNaught and the Larsons.
Oh,
Someone can prove Alice Shelton was already pregnant when she met James Larson. Send Lisa McNaught and James Larson samples for testing. Your guess will soon be verified.
Oh,
hello? What's the matter?
nothing. I'm hanging up.
Ms. Lisa, your toiletries and some clothes. As for the rest of your clothes and jewelry,
Master said.
once you come round, they will be returned to you. If you don't, he'll donate them to charity.
You. Even a mere driver dares to push me around. Just look, how am I supposed to live here?
Ms. Lisa. Just hang in there. Once Master gets tired of Charisse, he'll treasure you again. See?
Still pretty comfy.
After they cleaned it up,
Cut the crap. How's that task I gave you going?
Alice Shelton knows you're her biological child and agreed right away, but Larson doesn't know the truth and asked for compensation through bidding.
Ms. Zimmer. Tell me honestly. What's happening with the Larsons?
Don't ask. The less you know about the Larsons, the better. Just remember, your future is with the McNaught family. Leave the rest to me.
All right, then. Tell the Larsons to wait for updates from me. This time, I want Charisse McNaught doomed for good.
Charisse. Charisse.
Dad.
What's going on recently? You look distracted.
Nothing. Oh yes, Dad. Do we have many projects with the Finn family? Well, is Spencer Finn very busy?
I'm not too sure about that. You know that our group is being run by professional managers. Outsiders all say that your father is unemployed. Why are you looking for Spencer?
Just asking.
Master, Mr. Miller is here.
Quick, let him in. Yes, sir.
Mr. McNaught, take a seat.
Why are you here alone?
Ms. McNaught, who are you waiting for? Mr. Finn's been caught up with work and can't spare any time. Ms. McNaught, want to see Mr. Finn?
Who said I wanted to see him?
All right. Mr. Miller, go ahead.
Yes. Ms. McNaught, since you left, the Finn family has talked with Mr. Finn's grandfather. Given the engagement, it's time to set the wedding date. So, Mr. Finn wants to have both families meet to talk about when the wedding will be and how it'll go.
Yeah. Spence has been talking about it at home lately. Once he picked the date, he sent Mr. Miller to tell us.
Who said I wanted to marry him?
Mr. McNaught, I have something else to handle. You two chat, I'll head out first.
Warren, show him out.
Sure.
Charisse, have a seat. Sit down.
Dad, I really don't want to get married.
Dad. Are you two discussing Charisse's wedding?
Lisa. I heard you're doing well. What happened before should have taught you a lesson. All right, put that down. Sit and help your sister plan.
Marrying Mr. Finn? Keep dreaming.
Charisse, whether you want to marry or not is one thing. Tell me. Do you like Spencer?
Dad, really?
All right. I was young once. I know what's on your mind. It's just that you and Spencer haven't known each other long. You think getting married is too rushed, right? Here's my thought. If you don't want to marry yet, let's hold off. You can get to know each other better. Dating is always the sweetest time, right?
But
I think our family should still meet. You should make your feelings clear to Spencer, or he might think you're not into him. You'll both regret it if you miss this chance.
Yeah. Charisse, Dad's right. It'll be easier for you and Mr. Finn if both families are on board. I think you should go for it. Just think of it as a casual dinner. Okay then.
give it a shot. But I'm going to be clear. Haven't agreed to marry him yet. Awesome.
Come on. I'll take you to pick the banquet. Charisse looks stunning in a gown.
Come on, Ms. Lisa.
It's good that.
Not marrying Mr. Finn? Why are you matchmaking them? Good she's going to the banquet.
I want the Finns, the McNaughts, and the Chapmans to hate that woman at this important event. She'll be completely doomed. Tell the Larsons. Can take action now. What's going on?
Look at yourself. Don't panic. He's getting.
Why would he care?
About old folks?
Who said that? Did something happen?
Go take a look. Mr. Finn, don't worry. Miss Charisse just said they're on their way. Here she comes.
Sorry, everyone.
Got delayed.
Charisse.
You look beautiful today. Quick, have a seat. I'm here for a meal.
Grandpa, I don't want to sit next to you. Ms. Charisse.
Excuse me. Not enough chairs. Didn't arrange properly. Sit with Mr. Finn. Come on.
We'll be family sooner or later. Go sit over there, Mr. McNaught.
It's enviable. How well you've raised your daughter. I officially ask.
4 daughters.
Hand in marriage on Spencer's behalf. Please don't see my rascal as unworthy. Hello, everyone.
I'm Charisse McNaught's adoptive mother. I recorded this video, hoping that everyone will help me
Persuade Charisse.
not to continue being so depraved, fooling around with so many men. Ready? Make sure I look.
Pitiful on.
Let's begin.
Since my adopted daughter Charisse. Let's start.
Since my adopted daughter Charisse turned 13, she's been obsessed with different men. Oh my.
Charisse, why are you so promiscuous? There are so many indecent photos of you. Your fault for carelessness. Everyone sees these photos. Hurry and turn.
The screen off.
It's all my fault.
Enough.
Mr. McNaught. What's going on with your daughter?
Charisse, what's happening? Speak up, quick. Don't let them get the wrong idea.
It's fake. Nothing to explain.
She is Ms. McNaught's adoptive mother. Why accuse Ms. McNaught? Plus, she has photos.
Yeah, Charisse, everyone slips up. Just apologize and they'll forgive you.
If Charisse says it's fake, then it's fake. I believe her. No need to explain.
Ms. McNaught, I know you're a famous master of chambers. Moreover, I idolize you. But for Spence's
Lifelong happiness.
I need to be cautious. Spence, what's really happening? I need an explanation. Otherwise, I won't let her marry into the family. If you insist on this, I'll jump from here.
Eric, don't get worked up. Charisse saved my life once. I know what she's like. You might not trust her.
But can you trust me? You can't trust her.
These are all the men she has slept with.
Charisse, my heart hurts seeing you do this. But I cannot allow you to harm others.
Yes, Charisse, we were happy.
Together.
Did sleep with.
Many people.
Make you forget.
Us all? Edmund, did you hear that? Did you see that? It's not that I don't believe her. But these men have come knocking on our door. Spence, please wise up and don't be fooled by this woman.
Eric said that Dusor.
Music doesn't lie. The master of chambers music is the best you've heard. If you don't trust us, can you at least trust your own ears?
You don't get it. She composed many tunes.
When she was with us, she called it pure happiness.
Yes, she wanted to match legendary Dr. Cher. Why she wanted
To be with us. Saying her skills.
Quick, film this. Tomorrow's headline, Master of Chambers and Lust, obsessed with happiness. Richest greenwire to marry a promiscuous woman, suspected of cuckold fetish. Things have come to this point. Are you still bent on being with this woman?
Granddad said that. I trust Charisse.
You. Ms. McNaught. I'm begging you. Please, no matter who you are. Please don't cause harm upon Spence any longer.
Condoning you?
For too long?
Don't you know your limits? Right now, I'm giving you a way out.
Look, everyone. This is how my daughter treats us after 20 years.
Fine. In that case, don't blame me for being harsh. Is there?
Yes.
Bring it here.
Look, this code is from that IT genius Reese. She has this code in every program. Wow, she's an IT genius. Quick, look, the original photos have been found. The woman in the photo isn't Charisse. These men are liars. Go.
Alice Shelton, James Larson, do you have any
To say, I don't know what you're talking about. Aren't you that so-called IT genius? For all we know, you're the one faking photos right before us.
Still trying to deny it.
Tell everyone how the two of them are trying to frame Ms. Charisse. Speak.
The two of them approached me.
Ask to find.
some photos?
To Photoshop Miss Charisse's face.
On them. This contains footage of the surveillance camera. It's all inside. You two are the worst.
Ms. McNaught.
Is your adoptive daughter after all? Are you pushing her too far? Fine.
Given that you've raised Charisse for 20 years, I held back every time you bullied her. Today.
If not teaching you.
A lesson.
Emery McNaught, you don't deserve fatherhood.
Quinn,
Keep a close eye.
no need to trouble Mr. McNaught with something so small. Since you dared to humiliate Spencer Finn's fiancée, the Larsons' days in Greenwire are over.
What? Emery McNaught? Spencer F. It's
Really.
Greenwire's richest man, the most powerful family with endless wealth. Didn't you say they just had the same surname? Now I'm in trouble because of you.
If I told you who they were, help.
Lisa, Mr. Finn, Mr. McNaught, please, I had no idea Charisse was with you. Charisse. I didn't do it on purpose. Please spare me.
Enough talk. Come with me. Wait!
Let them go.
I knew. Charisse is a filial child. You wouldn't blame me for something trivial, right?
There's no need to dirty our hands dealing with people like them.
From what I know.
The Larsons are nothing but an empty shell, its survival solely dependent on the money from Charing Ventures. Chloe, stop all of the cooperation. Chairing Ventures and Larson's Corp.
It's great that you've finally come round. Greetings, CEO Charisse.
Why are you shouting? What brings you here?
Those two were giving you trouble. How could I not come? Good timing. They made me lose another 100 million. We're settling this for good today. Everyone, from today on, you don't have to clean up for the Larsons or make them look rich anymore. Thanks to CEO Charisse. Did they call CEO Charisse?
Is Ms. McNaught
Chairing, the venture capital queen?
Who else could CEO Charisse be? Didn't you see, Ms. Nandel? Plus, I heard that Venture's recent projects have all taken off.
She has.
Then the McNaught family.
It's not.
Well known.
My daughter is the queen of venture capitalists. Charisse is really something.
No way. Why does she get to be? What are you recording? Scram.
Quinn.
Didn't you hear Charisse? Stop all dealings with the Larsons and let them manage on their own.
We're sister companies. But we don't have any collaborations.
Yes.
Sister companies. The Finn family has outsourced a few minor projects to the Larsons. Contact companies affiliated with the Finn family to halt collaborations with the Larsons and recover project funds.
Warren.
Master, we don't have any business dealings with the Larsons. But the business is clothing. If they stay in Greenwire, they won't buy a single grain of rice. Or a single piece of clothing. We're totally doomed. Very well.
All scores have been settled today. Spence, get the grandfathers. We have family affairs.
I'll wait for you outside. Okay.
Grandpa. I'll take you home. Okay, Grandpa.
Dismissed, everyone.
Charisse.
James Larson.
Don't say I didn't give you a chance. Tell me, who pushed you to slander me? James Larson.
Your stay.
Has been mortgaged recently. I can let you walk away. Otherwise, just sit back and wait to become homeless. I'll speak.
Don't.
We took her money. If we tell her, we'd lose even that little bit. Alice Shelton.
For someone money-minded, would you let this slip? Can the money? Who pushed you into this be more than the villa's worth? Or really? Connection with the person who pushed you? Protect her. At the risk of losing it all?
You. Exactly.
That bit of money isn't even enough to buy a restroom for our house. She's the one.
Ridiculous. It's not me. Yes. He's right.
I'm the one. Are you sure?
If you take the blame for all this, your time with the McNaughts and even all of Greenwire will end. No family will want you. You don't need to risk your whole life for someone. I don't get what.
You're saying I'm the only one at fault. No one else is involved. If you don't believe me, ask the Larsons. Yes. It's her. Honey, you've only just met her, right?
True.
But. No buts. I can't stand how Charisse McNaught acts like she's perfect.
Acts she's all that.
Ms. Lisa didn't ask to be swapped when she was a baby. What right do you have to make Ms. Lisa cater to you as soon as you return?
Mrs. Zimmer, I know you mean well.
But.
How could you do something like this? Even I can't bring myself to forgive you.
Ms. Lisa. I did it willingly. Now that they know the truth, they can do whatever they want to me.
Stop pretending to be so close. Do you think I'll buy your nonsense?
McNaught.
Don't push me. Don't make me act.
Enough. If she says she's solely responsible, then she's to blame. Warren. Take her away. Do whatever you think is right.
Yes.
Dad, do you really think Lisa has nothing to do with this?
Dad.
Lisa. It's my fault for leaving you with someone like her before. But luckily, it's not too late. After I handle her.
Dad, I knew you wouldn't let them slander me.
Mrs. Zimmer has been dealt with. No one will encourage you to do these things again. Since she's a larson, bring her home and raise her properly.
What did you say? This worthless loser is my daughter? I don't believe it. I'd rather not. Don't just foist a daughter on me.
Dad, Madam Zimmer has already admitted she was responsible for everything. You don't have proof and can't chase me away for no reason.
Proof? Do you really think I was the richest man of Greenwire for 30 years for nothing? Would I not be able to find out who framed my own daughter if I really wanted to? I chose not to so as to retain your dignity and not let you see what I, Emery McNaught, am truly capable of. Warren. Show them out.
This way.
Dad.
You can't force this brat into my house.
Let's just go. Lisa, come on.
Charisse. I know it's unfair to you not to reveal the truth. But I've raised Lisa for 20 years. I contributed to who she is today. Take this as the last thing I can do for her. Charisse. I hope you can understand. My heart as a father.
Dad, I understand. You've been as thoughtful as you could in this matter.
Dad, it's been tough on you.
Let Lisa go? The DNA results with James are out. She is neither the daughter of the Larsons nor the McNaughts. Revealing this truth can doom her even more. Charisse, where's the viciousness you had when you started in business? She won't change. Did you get soft-hearted once you returned to your family? Isn't it good letting her go back with James Larson? He might look brainless.
But he's very sharp in certain things. Just seeing how desperate Alice Shelton was to bring Lisa McNaught tells you that it's only a matter of time before Larson finds out.
You mean to leave it to themselves?
No need to get involved with people like them.
Impressive.
Madame Larson's condition improved. She might wake up soon. I don't want the changes in the Larson family to affect Madame Larson. Let Lisa McNaught. No. Lisa Larson. Stick with them through the hardship. I'll head out first.
Ms. McNaught. CEO Charisse, could I interview you? CEO Charisse,
How many years for international expand?
internationally.
IT gene.
I'm with IT.
How did you come up with those programs?
Are you the
Dr. Cher?
Everyone.
That's all for today. Head back. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for cooperation.
Such a shame about that interview.
Totally. They're finally gone. All settled?
All sorted. Miss Charisse, Mr. Finn was worried sick about you. He must have paced 5 kilometers.
Talk too much.
This isn't something you should worry about.
It's not trivial.
Mr. Finn,
This isn't.
your style. Ms. Charisse has taken many good projects from us, causing us to lose quite a bit of money. You should at least get her to compensate.
Quinn.
Quinn, what's behind you?
What?
This is your compensation.
Charisse. Me. Quinn, from now on, we'll back off from all projects. That CEO Charisse wants.
Don't want it.
We should compete fairly. Fine. Fair competition. Quinn. Take a look over there. Take a longer look.
Don't touch me. What do you want?
I'm not as good-natured as Charisse. You can have this villa. But take everything valuable you see away. Understood?
Wait. That's my painting. Hubby,
This. You brought bad luck to us.
Why provoke?
Charisse, why? You good for nothing.
settle scores with Charisse instead of venting on Lisa.
Biological daughter. Not necessarily. How could I possibly have such a foolish child? And another thing. She doesn't look like me at all. Alice Shelton, I'm telling you, we can't keep useless people around. Until the DNA test results are in, she won't get a dime from me.
Hey. Lisa, I'm here. Ignore him, I'll protect you.
Ugh. I don't want to be your daughter. Even if I have the money, just looking at how poor and shabby you are makes me sick.
My fault. I've let you down. Missed you over the years. Let me see you.
Don't give me that. Want to be my mom? Fine, give me money. Whoever lets me live like the McNaughts can be my mom.
Lisa. I remember now. Who said the Larsons are broke? We've got a gold mine.
What?
Did you say the Larsons have money? Of course.
Old lady.
In the hospital has hundreds of millions in savings. The hospital called recently saying she might wake up soon. Doesn't that make her our gold mine?
Then can she transfer the money to me?
That old lady wanted to leave all her money to Charisse. But it's different now. You're her real granddaughter. Don't worry. I'll back you up.
Mom. When I'm successful, I'll ruin Charisse McNaught.
Good. My girl has drive.
Charisse. That day, Grandpa was too hasty, but he did apologize to Mr. McNaught in person. Why are you still not ready to marry me?
Not the time.
The right time?
You know that.
Madam Larson raised me. I promised her she'd be the first to meet my boyfriend. So I've got to let her see you.
So, Charisse, mean? When she wakes up, you'll marry me?
I didn't say that. If she doesn't like you, then neither do I. You'll need to.
Make a good impression on her for me. Charisse, Madam Larson is awake.
I'll be there right away. Don't let anyone near her.
Don't worry. What? Grandma Larson is awake? I'll go with you.
She woke up. Her condition is unstable. It's no use going. I can handle it.
Spencer,
Once Grandma's condition stabilizes,
I'll take you to her.
you have to give it your best shot.
Got it. Well,
That old woman is awake.
hurry to the hospital and make her transfer assets to me.
No rush. That Charisse made Elias guard her ward. In. To guard against us. I must come up with a plan. Dr. Childs. Thank you for today. Don't worry. Charisse ruined my chances of becoming a doctor. I'll do whatever it takes to make her life hell.
To make her life hell.
I'll go in first to distract them. You two just follow my lead.
Madam Larson, take rest. Charisse will be here soon.
I don't want to sleep. I've slept plenty. I'm hanging on to this last breath. Just to. I want to see Charisse again.
Stay right there. You can't enter.
Dr. Thompson.
Sue Childs, thrown out of Greenwire? What are you doing here?
Dr. Thompson. Talk to the hospital director again. Let me return.
To hospital.
I can even work as a trainee doctor.
Did you forget how you treated patients? Your medical license is revoked. What right do you have to be a doctor? Get out. Avoid affecting the patient.
Get off your high horse. You're just helping Charisse to pick on me.
Right?
You're Charisse's grandmother, aren't you? Fine. Since you can't raise this despicable and shameless brat well, you should strangle her to death. So that she doesn't go around harming others.
Dr. Thompson. Did something happen to Charisse? Why did she say that about my Charisse?
Madam Larson, don't listen to her. She's just spiteful and wants to harm Charisse. Waiting for what? Throw her out.
I'm not leaving. You old witch. You must be no better since you raised such a monster. I'll kill you.
You two are.
Mom, it's me. Mom, this is Lisa, your real granddaughter.
Lisa, say hi to Grandma. Grandma.
Why are you two dressed like this?
Mom, we painstakingly raised her to adulthood, but she wants to annihilate the Larson family. You will teach her a good lesson, right?
Yes. I will. Yes. I will. But you're the ones I should be teaching a lesson to. Not Charisse.
Mom.
Don't call me that. I've already told you. Treat Charisse kindly. All these years. Without you holding her back, Charisse would have been the richest woman in Greenwire. Yet you still.
Remain oblivious.
Even blaming Charisse. Leave. All of you. I don't want to see you.
Yes, it's my fault. I don't communicate well. I can leave, it's fine. But Lisa is your biological granddaughter. You can't just abandon her.
What do you want?
Mom, you know girls need to be well cared for. But with the current state of the Larson family,
Afraid Lisa
might not have prospects. She may not even find a good husband. You should at least prepare a dowry and an allowance for her.
I knew you rushed here for money. How about this? She should be in school at her age.
See which school.
Around the world you like. Handle arrangements. You won't need to worry about the tuition and allowance. I'll set up a fund for her. As long as she does well in school, money will be drawn from the fund to help her start a business. If she doesn't have the capability, the fund will release $7,500 monthly to her as allowance. Rest of her life.
$7,500 a month isn't enough to buy anything. I'll get millions only if I live to 100.
Mom.
Charisse owns Charing Ventures. IT genius Reese and Master of Chambers. Gave them a lot of money too, right? This is your granddaughter. Don't be unfair.
Me, unfair? You really have no conscience. You're the ones I've been unfair to over the years. The only thing I've done for Charisse is get her teachers. As long as she wants to learn. I'm happy to swallow my pride and ask them for help again. About money. I've never given Charisse a penny. Her first bit of money. $480 she made. Working during summer break.
Old lady. You're making it sound so good. Do you really think I'll buy your nonsense? Just tell us. Are you willing to transfer all your assets to Lisa? Tell us. Are you going to give all your assets to Lisa?
Great, Alice Shelton, you finally showed your true colors. Get out. I can give my assets to anyone I want. It's none of your business. If you don't leave, I'll call for help.
You old witch. Instead of being grateful I let you live this long, you're acting all high and mighty. If you know, good for you. Hurry up and sign this. If you do, I might still let you enjoy your retirement. Otherwise,
Just wait and watch me make you suffer. No way. I'd never sign this in a million years. Help, Charisse.
Dr. Thompson. Quiet. Lisa, let's come back later. This old witch is stubborn, and if anyone finds out, we're in trouble.
I thought you could handle this. Do you really think Charisse will let us back in here after today? Move aside. I'll take care of it. Old witch, I'm asking you for the last time. Are you signing this or not?
No, I won't. You're such ungrateful kids. I'll never leave you anything.
Fine.
I'll send you to hell right now.
You old hag, you deserve to die for favoring Charisse. You're close to her, right? Seeing her heartbroken makes me so happy. Go to hell.
She's dead. Lisa, let's go, quick.
We have that old woman's money. Money makes the world go round. Why are you panicking?
Quick, go. You.
Destroy all surveillance cameras.
What about you?
This old woman can't just die in vain. I have to give Charisse McNaught a huge present.
Grandma.
Grandma? Grandma.
Grandma.
Grandma, what happened? Grandma.
Grandma.
How did this happen?
Grandma. Charisse. Charisse.
You're a doctor. You know it's pointless.
I'm asking you, who did this?
It's all my fault. I just stepped out for a bit. I didn't expect.
Check the surveillance cameras. Quick!
Charisse, don't worry. I'll definitely find the person who murdered Grandma.
Director Thompson.
Surveillance room. No footage left behind. How can that be?
Chloe. Lock down the entire hospital immediately. Don't overlook anyone who comes in and out of the hospital today. Investigate thoroughly.
Our men are just around the corner. Charisse, don't deflect your guilt by accusing. She's the one. I saw she strangled Grandma to death.
Outsiders, please leave.
Lisa McNaught. So you're the one who murdered Grandma. Why would you dare do that?
Sir, I told you this woman is wicked. The crime she committed.
Blaming others for a crime she committed. Ms. McNaught, come with us.
Letting murderer walk free. Think I, Charisse McNaught, can be pushed around easily? If we don't solve this today, everyone in this room can forget about leaving, especially her.
Ms. McNaught. Bold statement. We enforce law fairly. And fear no one. Ms. McNaught is right. We don't have evidence and can't just label her a suspect based on what Lisa McNaught said.
I saw it too.
You're her mother. You'll defend her. Your words don't matter.
I have nothing to do with the Larsons. Is this considered testimony?
Ms. McNaught, anything to add? Take her away. Wait. Mr. Finn.
What brings you here?
I don't care who's involved. Charisse McNaught is a murder suspect. Anyone obstructing justice will be taken away.
I'm just bringing my fiancée some clothes. Have I stopped you from enforcing the law? Don't worry. No matter what, I'm here.
Ms. McNaught, come with us to give your statement. It's a misunderstanding. Explain yourself to clear suspicion. The key suspect of the case is still you. That would affect progress in catching the true culprit.
Don't worry, Charisse. It's just protocol. Your dad and I will bail you out soon.
Let's go.
It looks better on your wrist.
Lisa, have some fruits. Lisa is the capable one. To have done this in such a short time. She left you all her assets before she died. Lisa. I'm a little short of cash recently. Could you?
Quick, leave. With Lisa. What an eyesore. To think that that old woman had 1.8 billion worth of assets. You're capable indeed, Lisa. Had I known this earlier, when she was still alive.
For so long. Can you guys in a third-tier family compare with me who grew up in the house of the richest man? Enough of that, Charisse.
I heard that she's being released today.
What? Idiot, such a great chance. How could you let her go?
Don't freak out. Listen, she got out on bail. The bail alone was 1.5 billion. Finn and the McNaught families seem wealthy, but their money's tied up. They don't have that much cash. I bet Charisse scraped up whatever she could. She's practically
Broke. Why fear? But we won't.
let her off easy. She posted bail. She's out and will face trial soon.
Relax.
I've already paid off people to say she's the murderer. When the time comes,
She'll be executed. That's better. Have a taste.
Charisse McNaught, why kill Grandma? Did you kill others?
Charisse
So cruel.
Heartless. Doesn't that bother you?
Media partners, for more information, please follow.
Official announcements.
If you keep harassing Ms. Charisse, we will take legal action.
Mr. Finn, stay.
Engaged to a killer? Ridiculous. Investigation not complete. Who says Ms. Charisse is a killer?
Mr. Finn,
Be evasive.
please answer my question.
Spencer. Whether engagement with Spencer Finn Spencer will we will publish an announcement at a later time. Please pay attention, families.
Why won't you let me speak?
Talk when we get back.
Ms. McNaught. Ms. Charisse.
Charisse. Nothing can affect us. Why didn't you let me speak?
Spencer. Happy with you. During this period, but with the situation now. I have no choice. Spencer. I'm sorry.
What exactly do you mean?
You said that. You'll support me in decisions I make. Do your words still count now?
Of course.
Let's break up. Call off the engagement.
No way.
I'm being serious.
please leave.
Charisse. Madam Larson's incident hit you hard. I'll sort this out soon and clear your name.
I'll wait for you.
Until this tough time passes. Hold on to me. Please.
Spencer.
Listen to me. Everyone. Engagement between Finn and McNaught families is off. Both families will not associate with each other.
Mr. Finn, true? Charisse McNaught was your first girlfriend.
Really break up with her?
Spencer Finn lack women? Heartless. Charisse McNaught?
Did you see that? Spencer and Charisse broke up. Lisa, your chance.
TSK. They broke up. I'm rich now. I don't need him. I just want to Show everyone I can do everything Charisse McNaught can do. I can do it even better.
She.
A death row inmate.
Lisa, listen. Your dad went all out to send you to the McNaught family back then. I even got your biological aunt, his own sister, to work as a maid there to take care of you, all so you could have a good life. You may have a lot of money now, but what Finn has is enough to make him the world's richest. That little money you have means nothing to him.
You said Madame Zimmer is my aunt? Isn't James Larson my biological father?
Don't let that old man hear you. How could someone like him, capable of having a daughter as outstanding as you? If it weren't for your real father running off and me being pregnant, desperate to find another man who would marry him.
Enough. I'm not interested.
In stuff.
I just want to plan my own life.
Yeah. Call Mr. Finn. Get close him, fast.
He never picks up my calls. Call once. If he doesn't pick up, that's it. I need to start planning how to make money.
Hello?
Mom, he
answered.
What's up?
Nothing. I heard you had a breakdown. And was worried you might be upset, so I wanted to check on you.
Why didn't I notice how thoughtful you are, Ms. Larson?
In the past, you only had eyes for Charisse. You barely saw me.
Would you like to join me for meal? Can I see you?
Huh? Sure. See you there. Mom. Mr. Finn asked me out on a date.
I heard. Quick, quick. Wear your prettiest dress. Go, go. Last time, Charisse was seated across from you.
To think that everything has changed in an instant.
It doesn't matter who sits here first. What matters is who keeps sitting here. Don't you agree with what I said, Ms. Larson?
Everything you say is right, Mr. Finn.
So, Ms. Larson, have you thought about sitting here all the way?
What? Did I hear you wrong? You mean you want me to be your girlfriend?
Nothing is impossible.
Of course, I want to. That's not right. He was head over heels for Charisse McNaught not long ago. He wants to date me?
Is this a trap?
But Charisse has so many achievements and is so impressive. Why would you choose me over her? You're just teasing me, aren't you?
That's all in the past. Everyone knows Ms. Larson inherited all of Madame Larson's assets. Which rich heiress in Greenwire has a higher net worth than you do? Hailing from matching family backgrounds is key in a successful marriage.
I don't believe you. Back then, when Grandma was murdered, you still believed Charisse and backed her up despite the presence of so many witnesses. How could you possibly let go of her so soon?
I thought Ms. Larson was an intelligent woman. Didn't expect you to be so slow-witted.
Forget it.
I take back what I said just now. Ms. Larson, please enjoy your meal. I'll make a move first.
Mr. Finn, don't go. I was just too agitated. I didn't expect. Mr. Finn, tell me more.
All right. Having climbed to this position, do you really think I care about something so trivial? I completely don't care who killed Madame Larson. I believed and supported her. Only because at that time, she was the future Mrs. Finn. Ms. Larson, you grew up with the McNaughts. I'm sure you know clearly the games wealthy families play. But now it seems that she's ignorant after all.
What exactly did Charisse do to make you detest her so much? You know that. Charisse McNaught.
Posted bail of $1.5 billion. That's everything she has. She's desperate to change things now. You know that McNaught family business is currently run by professional managers. Even if Mr. McNaught needs money, he has to go through official procedures. She asked me for money. Worth billions.
What? That's very demanding of her.
Of course. But as a businessman myself, if she pays interest, I can help her. But she keeps pretending to be all noble and proper. That's terrible.
She asked him for money, but wouldn't sleep with him. That Charisse McNaught is clueless. Charisse doesn't know what's fun. I will never let you down, Mr. Finn.
But I must say, Charisse McNaught does have a talent for business. Even though she paid billions for a piece of land she wanted and multiplied its value by tenfold, it's certainly possible in 3 to 5 years. Too bad she's broke. She just isn't lucky.
Isn't it worth $15 billion in the future?
Yes. If the Finn family hadn't gone asset light with no real estate plans, I would have made a move.
I want to try it.
Ms. Larson, are you interested in investing?
You know, Grandma left me some money. A lot of money. I should do something.
Yes. Great. Here's to your success. Cheers to the future powerful businesswoman.
There's one seat.
Why squeeze? Go stand over there. Charisse is here. She's not even wearing any jewelry. She can't afford to bid but still shows up to make a fool of herself.
Mrs. Larson, even if the McNaught family is low on funds, they still have a solid base. Mr. McNaught recently sold many properties to support her. Charisse McNaught is still our biggest threat at this auction.
My dad. Emery McNaught loves rare collector's items with niche market. How much can he sell, and for how much, within such a short time? Should I really worry about her?
Now, we are auctioning this.
Commercial land.
The starting bid is 150 million.
150 million.
150 million.
Lisa. Why not bid? Don't let Charisse snatch it. Why panic?
Let the bullets fly around for a bit. The price we bid should be so impossibly high she doesn't have a chance to counterbid.
Ms. Larson, are you thinking of bidding 1.5 billion for it? How extravagant. I wouldn't dare do that myself. Ms. Larson, you have to show me what you're capable of.
465 million.
Miss, bidding is in. 150 million increments.
Where's this country bumpkin from? She's clueless about the rules. Quit embarrassing yourself here. Scram. 600 million.
1.2 billion.
Lady doubled her bid.
That's generous of her.
Wow, this lady is impressive.
You.
1.5 billion.
1.5 billion, repeatedly.
Charisse, I'll see how you outbid me.
1.8 billion.
You.
Lisa, don't bid further. If you bid but can't pay, all your assets will be confiscated. We have 1.8 billion. We can't outbid her.
1.8 billion, going. We can't let Charisse get the piece of land.
If you want this piece of land so badly, I do have a way. Quinn. Yes, sir.
The Larsons have
A villa. Mortgage to me. I can lend 150 million. Probably Charisse McNaught's valuation.
Ms. Larson, if you
One more time, and the land is probably yours.
No. Lisa, it's just business. Don't need.
That piece of land.
1.8 billion, take it or leave it.
This. You'll always lose to me.
Quinn. See if Ms. McNaught is free for dinner with me tonight.
Yes. Mr. Finn.
Sorry, Ms. Larson. If Ms. McNaught buys this land, her wealth in the next few years will be unmatched in all of Greenwire. In marriage, the union of strong partners
Is important.
I've got to consider the Finn family.
1.8 billion going.
$1.95 billion. $1.95 billion going.
Sold.
Charisse McNaught. The land is mine. I'll be the richest woman if you kneel and beg for mercy now. I might just spare you. I might.
Just spare you.
Get dirty hands off my fiancé.
What did you say?
You're hurting Mr. Finn's fiancé. Don't you get it?
You.
Are you in cahoots?
Do you really think Mr. Finn will fall for you? Honestly, that land you just bought is a deserted piece of the Finn family. You can't do anything with it. You even have to pay maintenance fees every month. It's at least $4.5 to $7.5 million. Mr. Finn, buyer's funds have transferred to account.
Use anytime. Transfer to Charisse's account. My wife handles money in my family.
What are you doing in front of so many people? Spencer. Listen, finding evidence isn't hard. But I can't let her go easily. Spencer, help me.
Yes, Charisse. How do you plan to handle the Larsons' mansion?
That place is unfit for people. Rear pigs in there. We can rear pigs.
Yes, Quinn. Did you hear?
Mrs. Finn said, yes.
Why you are just bullying Lisa. You're a fraud. I'm going to call the police and have them arrest all of you.
Call police? You really are a fool.
Check the market?
Before arrival? Everyone at the auction knows what's up for bid is just a sandy plot.
Yeah, we're all aware of that. Why buy a deserted piece of land?
We're rich enough to play around.
What an idiot. Let's go. You're all in on it. Charisse McNaught, this isn't over. Bold.
Quinn, move aside.
Quinn, move aside. Charisse, it's time to end the feud.
With their family. Today.
No one can stop me. Chloe! What do you want?
Trying to run?
I'll make you kneel at Grandma's grave and repent.
Keep dreaming, Charisse McNaught. I haven't lost to you yet. Didn't see this coming? I submitted new evidence before I came. To the police. They're here to arrest you. I can start fresh, but you can only wait to be prosecuted. Officers, arrest her.
Quinn.
Your whole family is full of fools. Think you're safe just because you destroyed the data? Miss Charisse.
Isn't called IT.
For nothing. The Global Hackers Alliance launched a massive attack a while ago. The surveillance camera data was recovered long ago.
Go to hell.
Take Lisa McNaught.
Lisa, quick, run.
I had nothing to do with this.
Stop. Don't run.
Lisa, there's a back door over there.
That scared me. Goodness. Dad. What are you doing? Dad, what are you doing?
You be asterisk TCH, how dare you lie? Who's your dad? How dare Alice Shelton, that be asterisk TCH, make a fool of me? I'm sleeping with her daughter today.
Help me.
Officers, caught the killer.
Take her away.
Charisse. It's all over now. Madame Larson can finally rest in peace.
I wanted Grandma to meet Spencer. But can't happen now.
Don't worry. Madame Larson will be okay with it. Where's Spencer? It's the 49th day since Madame Larson passed. He's on time. Why isn't he here?
Oh no! Finn!
What's going on?
Mr. Finn fainted. Go and check.
Where is he? I'll take you to him. Okay.
He's in here.
Did he really pass out?
Yes.
Spencer Finn, stop trying to fool me. Not buying it.
Miss Charisse, Mr. Finn is out cold. He really can't wake up. Oh, come on.
Count to 3.
Leaving. If you don't come out, I'm leaving. 1, 2.
You're grown up. Harder to trick you.
I knew it.
Miss Charisse. Mr. Finn spent effort on this. Go take a look.
Yes, take a look inside. Otherwise, I'll feel sad.
Spencer, what are you up to? Spencer, what are you up to?
Charisse. Marry me. Charisse. We've been through a lot together. How long will you keep me waiting?
No, no. We're not married yet.
My dad already gave me your ID documents. Register our marriage tomorrow morning.
Mrs. Finn.
Charisse.
Mr. Finn, bad news. Miss Charisse left a note and snuck away. What should we do?
Start a global search.
Nismo, I didn't expect them to have Professor Sayre as our PhD advisor. Yeah, Professor Sayre is the world's top physicist. He's the best. We're so lucky. Is Professor Sayre here?
Right away.
You're Professor Sayre?
Girl. You're not the only one with secrets. Quick, get back to class. Or I'll fail you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, students.
You'd better watch out. Otherwise, every time I see you, Ms. Lisa, it's been tough for you. Ms. Zimmer,
How did you get in here? Your biological father got me in to save you. Ms. Lisa, don't be afraid. As long as you escape this place, he'll get you back to your old self. Anyone who crossed you before must pay.